Lindy Boots. Let's watch this. Let's see here. Look. She has some video with this one. Are you a different person with each language you speak? Really?
Hello, Lina. It is.
Look, italki always supporting the scammers. italki supporting all the polyglot scammers. italki supporting all the polyglot scammers. And here you will also see they make some commercial for different things here. Look, goodies, $10 free italki credits after first lesson. You will receive $10 USD italki credit in your student wallet within 48 hours after you make your first purchase. And this one was from Lindy Boats. If you click on it, then she will also get some of this money. They're all working together, all these scammers and italki and some other apps working with them. Are you a different person with each language you speak? Fit Lina Vazquez. I'm so excited to talk to the wonderful Lina Vazquez today. Lina Vazquez, Lina shit. So today is not really going to be about Lindy Boats. This video is not about Lindy Boats, but about Lina Vazquez. But let's see here. Also, who is here? Luca Lampariello. Great stuff, girls, as always. Luca Lampariello, you support all the other scammers as always. For sure, you are also a scammer. Even I did not make a video about you, but you are one of them. Here, Lina Vazquez. This was one of my favorite heartfelt conversations about language to date. So much love for you, Linda, and everyone watching. Bullshit. This Lina Vazquez is full of bullshit. All the scammers supporting each other. Let's see who is this person. Why she pinned this comment. Okay, nothing special yet on this channel, but I think she just want to pin this comment because it's supporting her and her bullshit. So let's see a little from this video, and after we go to Lina Vazquez's channel.
Wonderful to see you again. How's it going?
Hello, Lindy. It's a pleasure as always. I'm good. How are you?
I'm so good. It's awesome to hang out with you. And I was tuning into your talk at Women in Language recently, and I was so touched by you talking about language and identity. And that is why I have called you here today to kind of continue this discussion about where languages and fit into our identity formation. And customary to how I usually start these videos is just if you could introduce yourself to anyone who has been living under a rock and doesn't know who you are.
Oh, Lindy, you flatter me. Well, hello, everybody. My name is Lina Vazquez. I am a Latvian-Australian polyglot. I run a YouTube.
How many edits? Always editing.
Channel as well. I also work as a language coach, so that includes helping people with their confidence in speaking. Really, like, I love tying
Language coach, and then helping people how to speak, and then she edit every few seconds. Every few seconds is edited.
multiple areas and domains of life together. So looking at the psychology of language learning, looking at people's personality types, which is something Lindy and I discuss all the time. I do a lot of things. I think that's how I'd probably...
It's full of edit. Full of edit. This Lina Vazquez always she edit a lot.
describe myself.
You have such a fun life. Amazing. And can you tell me more about how you started understanding who you were when you grew up multilingual and across different countries, and more so becoming an adult? What role do languages play in defining who you are?
As a teenager, I was exposed to a variety of different cultures and a variety of different languages as well. So not just my own and the ones in my family and my inner circle, but just through life in Australia. So I was born in Latvia and I grew up in Australia, and the first 7 years of my life was spent at airports, mainly, really. And we kept traveling back and forth. We would be at airports in Thailand, in Singapore, in Malaysia, in Dubai, and, you know, in all these different places. And so when I was really...
How many edits? Every few seconds there's some edit. These people, they're so fake. They're so fake, that's why they edit every few seconds.
little, I remember one of my first memories were...
Also, their stories are big lies. You can't trust them. You cannot trust these people. They're always lying, and they make some lying stories like, oh, I live in this country after I go to this country, and we travel a lot. I learn a lot of language. I live here, learn some language. I go to this country, learn another language. They make a lot of lies, a lot of stories, a lot of lies, and a lot of stories lying about going to many countries and learning many language. Even it's not true. They will just make a lot of lies, so people will believe that they can speak all this language. If they say they go and visit 10 different countries and learn 10 different language, then people will believe them, but they just make a lot of lies.
In terms of understanding that there was something different about me, and the way that I identified myself, even as a little child, was when in kindergarten I had to bring a book to read, so everybody could bring their favorite book. And I think I would have been maybe 4 or 5, and I brought an English book. This was in kindergarten in Latvia, and everybody else had a Latvian book, and they didn't read my book because nobody could understand it. And I went home, and I remember my mom telling me this. She said that I always loved reading and exploring, and when I came home...
So when you were still a little kid, you bring a book in English, and you were learning English by yourself, really? Are you sure you did not learn 10 language by yourself when you were a little kid, maybe? Really? Maybe you learned 10 or 20 or 50 language when you were still 4 years old or 3 years old. I think you found 50 books in 50 language when you were 3 years old, and then you learn 50 language in 3 months, right? Just make some bullshit stories. Always making bullshit stories.
That day, I was really disappointed because I felt misunderstood. I feel sometimes, or I felt for a very long time, misunderstood, always being the outsider, and people not being able to comprehend how you can relate to different cultures. And yeah, so my stepfather is Peruvian, so I grew up with a huge wave of Latino culture as well.
Always they make some bullshit stories. Oh, I have someone, friend or family from this country, then I learn this language. I have another friend or family from Spain, I learn Spanish. I have some friend or family from France, I learn French. I travel to Italy, I learn Italian. I travel to Dubai or live there for a few years, I learn Arabic. I travel to Germany and learn German. They make a lot of stories so people will believe they can speak 10 or 20 or 50 language. They make a lot of bullshit stories. They're such big liars. They're very, very big liars, full of bullshit. They make a lot of lying stories. Everything they're lying. And many of them, they will say that they learn French, but they're actually from France maybe, or someone who is from Germany or something, or UK. They will pretend that they're from another country. They keep making a lot of lies, so people will believe all their bullshit.
In Australia with a Latvian household as well. And I think through my languages, I've been able to understand that identity is ever changing. And I think that we all have the power and should never allow for anybody else to try and retell our story and to try and define our own story. And that is kind of the main realization I had.
They edit every few seconds. There's some edit. They're so fake.
You know what? I can be all of these things. I can be Latvian and I can be Australian, and I can say that I'm pretty much German because I identify with the culture and I live.
Yeah. You are Latvian, Australian, German, Spanish, Italian. You are from all the countries and you can speak all language in the world. Blah, blah, blah. You are full of bullshit, all of you liars, you fucking shit people who keep lying to scam people for money. You keep lying to scam people for money, you fucking liars. All you polyglot scammers.
Here and I can interact with everybody. There's so much I could say, but I think that there needs to be an open-mindedness with all of that. My identity isn't something static, and it can be molded any way that I choose for it to be molded.
I understand completely what you mean about it not being static, and I think that's quite a new concept that people are starting to embrace, even outside of the language multilingual world. And I mean, it's general. You are not the same person as you were a few years ago, and that would be scary if people didn't grow and change. But I think identity goes a lot deeper than just like developing as a person. The first time I really started kind of questioning who am I was when I moved back to South Africa from many years abroad in Dubai, Pakistan, France, and I was in like
you go to Dubai, Pakistan, France, you go to every country in the world and you learn every language in the world. You're all full of bullshit. And Lindy Boats, I think you can only speak English and then Dutch and this African, because you are from South Africa, you only speak this Dutch and South African and English. All the other language, you cannot speak them. You're full of bullshit. Maybe you learn few sentence or few stuff in few language. You're all full of bullshit and full of lies. Just scammers making money, lying to people.
I was a teenager, and that's such a terrible but important time of your life.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's hard, and
I feel so disgusted. I feel so disgusted with this kind of shit people who keep lying and they don't even feel any shame or feel bad lying to people. They don't feel bad lying to people. They don't feel bad making money lying to people. They don't feel bad when they sell some ebooks in language they cannot speak, when they pretend to speak some language they can't speak. They don't feel bad when they lie to people and make money from lying to people. Like, I don't know what kind of shit people are this. Like, they have no shame in life. They don't even care. Like, only they care to make money. I don't know what kind of disgusting shit people is this.
I was South African. I am Afrikaans. I don't have a parent from a different country yet. I felt like I could more relate to people who were from overseas or were also were half something, or I mean, half is not the right term, had a parent from one country and another country. And it was very, very difficult for me to relate with fully Afrikaans people. I couldn't understand the humor. I just felt like this is only a language I speak and not a culture or an identity that I can really embrace. And moving back to South Africa, I felt so foreign. And I actually found peace or solace in learning other languages.
I'm getting tired of you fucking shit people who have no shame in life, who just keep scamming people. Like, I don't know what kind of shit people do like this, like fucking idiots. I hope everyone will find out what kind of scammers you are. Shit people like you should go to jail. Shit people like you should go to jail for scamming money from people. You belong in jail. You belong in jail because you are a scammer. You should go to jail, all of you polyglot scammers.
Where I could develop parts of myself, and I forgot who it was.
You know what? It's really interesting. You talk about the feeling of being foreign or feeling like a foreigner in a place that is kind of like. I think that when it comes to identity, you have different. Do you meditate in different languages?
Oh my god, meditate in different language. Bullshitting idiots.
I pray in different languages, and I find
Parts of me
aren't drifting. Constant role in you developing as a person. Do you feel that we're both adults now, that you've kind of solidified what your identity is? How do languages play a role? Languages have played in my life.
So how many languages did you speak in this video? English. Only English you speak in the video. You can speak 10 or 15 or 20 language, only you speak English.
And sometimes I sit and daydream.
Sometimes, people ask me like, oh, or they say, you're so lucky that you've moved to all these different places, or you're so lucky.
Yeah, you speak English the whole video, you can only say few words in other language, you're full of bullshit. So I want to see the channel of this bullshitter also, Lina Vazquez bullshit. Let's see her channel. Here, look, girl switching between 15 language. This Lina Vazquez. She's also big scammer, and she have a video here with this other big scammer. Look, she have here interview with Polyglot Steve Kaufman, and she have also here, I think this is Luca Lampariello. Yeah, Luca Lampariello, 3 lessons that changed his life. She have so many videos with other polyglot scammers. But where's the one? There was one with Richard Simcott also. And this one, look, an interview with Richard Simcott. I already showed this one before in my video with Richard Simcott that I put. But look here, let's see this one. Look, 15 language in 5 minutes. 15 language in 5 minutes.
Hello.
15 language in 5 minutes. That's like 20 seconds per language. 20 seconds per language. Let's see this one. If a polyglot ever went insane, it would sound like this video played at 2 times, but at 1 time it's crazy in a good way, blah blah. They are fucking bullshit, man. Fucking idiots. You're fucking bullshit people.
Everyone, how are you doing? Привет, друзья, und ganz herzlich willkommen zurück sur ma chaîne. Drago mío, što ste ovdje? Tengo que ir porque es nezinu kaši das Video Sanax, pero tradume. Also, heute in diesem Video vamos a hablar un poco sobre tudo com as pastéis montários e também vamos falar sobre Guanyuyen. Also, vous ne devinerez pas ce que j'avais fait récemment. Varje morgon är jag hemma. Svake večeri sam kod kuće. Un partiano, ok, sarò onesta, ogni giorno sono andata a fare una passeggiata here by the river, men jag
Okay, every language she just say 1 sentence or 2 sentences, like bullshit.
behöver mänsklig kontakt. 我心跟外线 and I mean although 我有在线电话 it's just not the same thing. Like I mean ich meine ja 我不无聊 mais je commence à me sentir oui tellement seule. Pero bueno no ha sido tan malo. Yeah, 実は私は家にいませんでした потому что я живу в Англии и я
This is like watching a freak show, I think this is even more stupid and more idiotic and more weird than a freak show. I think if you're watching a freak show and you watch some freak, they will look more normal than this. If you watch some freak or some abnormal person, they will be more normal than this. What is this kind of nonsense?
Приехала в Германию месяц назад. Да, месяц назад. Я estoy quedando en la casa de una amiga parce que robersticke Eislagtes, alors ils ne sont pas fermés, aber ihr wisst ja, was ich meine. Ja, und ali mnogo toga se promijenilo. Ich meine, 我没有时间的感觉. I mean, I don't know about you, but yeah, yo no sé nada de, ich weiß nicht, was Tiempo ist. Ich weiß nicht, was ein Zeitgefühl ist. Aber ja, also, was ich der ganzen Zeit gemacht habe, ولنهم يكون روتين بلا يجين إيجابية.
Okay, I got enough of this bullshit. I got enough of this fucking nonsense. This is too much, this bullshit nonsense. They are full of bullshit, man. Let's watch this video with Richard Simcott again.
Salut mes amis, bonjour busy linguists, and I am back from Ljubljana. I'm back in Berlin, and oh my god, what a conference it was. So, for those of you who are wondering, where are the videos from Ljubljana? There was a Polyglot conference, where are you? I have something super special for you today. Have you ever asked yourself what it would be like to speak 30 languages, or 50 languages, maybe even 10? Well, I was lucky enough to attend the Polyglot.
Look how many edits. Look how many edits. She edit every few seconds. Every few seconds she edit. They're so fake. They're so fake and liars. All these polyglot YouTubers, they're fake liars. That's why their videos are very edited. Every few seconds there's some edit. They're so fake liars. Fake liars, scammers, full of bullshit, scamming people for money. They pretend to be able to speak 10 or 20 or 30 or 40 or 50 language. Even they can't. They're just full of bullshit. They're not fluent in all this language. They just pretend. They're full of bullshit scammers. They just memorize few words or few sentences in every language and they edit in one video. Just a lot of editing and fooling people.
Conference in Ljubljana this year, where I had the chance to interview the one, the only Richard Simcott. So Richard Simcott is one of the world's
The one king scammer. She interviewed a king scammer, Richard Simcott, and she is also a big scammer.
most renowned polyglots. He has learned about 50 languages in his lifetime.
You have learned 50 language. Really? You have learned 50 language. Richard Simcott have learned 50 language. They are full of bullshit.
And he speaks like 30 of them fluently, and he's an amazing...
He speaks 30 language fluently. I already showed a video about him before. He cannot speak 30 language fluently. He can only speak English fluently. And you also, I don't know, maybe you can speak 1 or 2 language, maybe 3. You cannot speak 10 or 15 or something like that. You're full of bullshit.
Amazing person. So in this video, you are going to see an interview with Richard Simcott and I discussing languages in...
Not to the same level, to different levels, of course. We use 5 at home. So we use English, Macedonian, French, Spanish, and German.
And they speak English most of the video. They're full of bullshit.
So I speak Macedonian with my wife, and then the other 4 I speak with my daughter. But mainly we use French as our first auxiliary language between the 2 of us. And then we do our homework in English. So if I want to get to a basic level in a language, so culturally where things are coming from, to be able to sort of reach out
conversations with people, and people often ask, oh, why did you decide to learn that language? Like, let's say Croatian. I became interested in Croatian because there was a song that I really loved called Lako je sve, and I just learned it, and then from that I went and just learned phrases.
Wow, she listened to a song, she listened to a Croatian song, and then she just some phrases, listened like that, then suddenly she can speak Croatian. She listened to a Croatian song, now she can speak Croatian. They're full of bullshit.
And it was kind of, you meet people and people inspire you. And I think I'd just like to know your view on it, because we as humans, even though they have that need, I had that with Russian.
They're speaking English the whole time.
Started Russian, that I met. Das ist immer eine interessante Frage.
Ja, ich muss sagen, ich sage immer, ich komme aus Großbritannien. Also ich komme aus Großbritannien, wirklich. Und ich meine, ursprünglich ist es, das wird nie falsch sein. Das ist die Wahrheit, ne? Ja. Aber trotzdem.
Okay, she just say, yeah. Then she can speak the language. And Richard Simcat, he just memorize or learn few sentence or few basics like that.
Trotzdem, ja, ich muss sagen, wie ich jetzt bin, von den Erfahrungen, die ich jetzt schon erlebt habe, ja, muss ich auch zugeben, okay, ich bin ein bisschen anders geworden und ja, vielleicht dann habe ich dann ein bisschen so Einfluss von meinem Leben da in Mazedonien oder in Deutschland oder auch in Holland. Und ich habe so viele Sachen gelernt, die eigentlich in Großbritannien unlogisch sind, aber dort logisch sind.
Oui. Par exemple, quelque chose.
Par exemple, je sais pas, moi je dirais que, enfin, attendre par exemple.
When he talk in German, she just say This Lina Vazquez, she just say She don't even respond. Why you don't respond if you can speak German, Lina Vazquez? And Richard Simcat, he just learn a little, like he learn few basic stuff. He cannot really speak the language. He just learn a little basic, maybe in German, French, Spanish, Portuguese, like that. He just learn some basics or some sentence in few language. I think he only know English fluently, and then he knows some basics, maybe in Spanish, Portuguese, French, Italian, German, like that. Like he know one language fluently, English, and then 5 or 6 language he just know a little basics like that. And then this Lina Vazquez, she is not even speaking.
Comme les Britanniques, il faut attendre. Par exemple en russe, tu attends là, tu vois même pas le numéro, tu sais même pas où tu sais, mais tu attends parce que tu avais une queue. Et puis moi j'étais à Londres un jour et je faisais la même chose comme d'habitude chez les Britanniques.
À Londres?
À Londres.
Ah oui.
À Londres. Et j'attendais le bus. Moi, je voyais pas le numéro, les numéros de bus quoi. Donc j'attendais parce qu'il y avait une queue, je voulais pas perdre ma place. Ça c'est logique au Royaume-Uni.
Oui.
Mais en fait,
Everything this Lina Vazquez, she just say oui. In German, she just say all the time. And now in French, she also Why she say yes, we, It means that she cannot speak the language. And then Richard Simcat, I think he only knows this 6 or 7 language, but not fluently. He says here the interview is in 7 language. Also the video with Richard Simcat with Walter Corduena, the video with Walter Corduena, they also speak only this 6 or 7 language. So I think he only know this 7 language, but not fluently. He don't know them fluently. I think he is fluent in English. Then he knows some only some beginner stuff. He knows some beginner stuff in 5 or 6 language like German, French, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, or something like that. He just knows some beginner stuff in this 5 or 6 language like that, and then he is fluent in English. And then this Lina Vazquez, she don't know anything. She just keeps saying yes, we.
australienne est venue chez moi
Naturellement.
et elle m'a demandé Excuse me, which bus is full? Et moi j'ai dit
J'adore ton accent.
aucune idée. Moi je suis britannique, j'attends. Je fais la queue, c'est tout. Et pas, je suis ridicule, hein, qu'est-ce que j'ai fait? Et après, je dis, je faisais ça en Allemagne ou aux Pays-Bas, je demandais quoi. Mais en Macédoine, tu demandes où tu es, et puis après, tu fais la queue. Mais au Royaume-Uni, c'est un peu bizarre comme ça. Donc,
Non, c'est très, très, très intéressant. Et espagnol, también hablas español.
Only she say oui, très interessant. Only she say 2 or 3 things in French and German. She did not say anything. And then she say she can speak 5 or 10 or 7 or 10 or 15 language. She says she can speak like 7 or 10 or 15 language. This Lina Vazquez, and everything she just say Everything she just say and then she say oui and très interessant and like that. She don't say anything in German and French. I think Richard Simcat, he's fluent in English, and then he know some basics in Russian, Italian, German, Spanish, French, Portuguese. He knows some basics in 6 language, and then he is fluent in English. But he just knows some basics in 6 language. That's not fluent in 30 language. That's not being fluent in 30 language. And this Lina Vazquez, she's full of bullshit. She don't know anything. She don't know anything.
Español. Sí. ¿Y dónde aprendiste español? ¿De qué país? ¿De cuál país?
Pues en la escuela y luego porque tenía una profesora de Madrid. Pero luego me fui para vivir en Francia y viví con malagueño.
Sí.
Y pega más el acento del sur de España.
Sí, quería
así que por
decir
eso,
algo.
sí.
Sí,
Y
como
pegó
en
mucho
español.
más. Así que ahora tiendo a cortar un poco los S y tal y cual. Pero bueno, decía, aprendí el español así. Y ahora...
This Lina Vazquez, she's full of bullshit. Lina Vazquez, she's full of bullshit. She would just sit there and then she will laugh. She will laugh like he ha 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 he yeah he. She would just sit and laugh, and then she will say 1 or 2 words. In every language, she would just say 1 or 2 words, and then she keep laughing and pretending that she understand and pretending that she know the language. She don't know the language. Just she pretend that she understand, and then she would say 1 or 2 words. In German, she didn't know anything. She just keeps saying in German. In French, she also and then she say oui, then très bien, like that. She just say 2 things in French, and then now in Spanish she only also say 1 or 2 things only, and the rest of the time she's just laughing and smiling and acting like she understand. She don't know anything. This Lina Vazquez, she don't know anything.
Hablo con mi hija también español. Hacemos media hora ahorita cada día de español.
Ay, qué bueno.
Para que hable también ella.
Sí.
Y habla, de verdad habla. Y está bien. Y continúo con mi español así en casa y también con mi trabajo. Trabajo en varios idiomas también, así que siempre tengo que leer cosas o hablar con gente.
Sí,
Así que nunca
también.
puedo perder mis idiomas así.
Sí, yo pienso que es muy importante cuando uno quiere como tener esa motivación o simplemente hablar en un idioma.
Oh my God, it takes her 1 hour to ask a question. She talks so slow because she don't know the language. She just memorized 1 question. She memorized 1 or 2 questions. She will ask him in the language, so it looks like she know the language. She just memorized 1 or 2 questions in the language.
Tienes que tener ese idioma como parte de tu vida.
Sí.
No. She just memorized 1 question, then she said very slow and tried to memorize the question. It's like she cannot even remember the question.
Eso sí es cierto, 100%.
Sí.
Y yo como que hablo por los codos de todas formas. Así que para mí no pasa nada comunicar con cualquier persona en su idioma. Y lo que hago, viajo bastante. Y tengo que tener para practicar los idiomas también en los países donde hablo.
Sí.
Eso sí que me ayuda bastante.
Русский. Как ты изучал русский?
Белорусский, это для меня это было, я жил и работал в Молдавии, в посольстве в Молдавии. И там, да, и там надо говорить и по-русски, и по-румынски. И когда я хотел такси, например, я звоню. Здравствуйте, мне надо такси, адреса, а потом они потом и говорят по-румынски.
Молдавия?
Да, Молдавия. Это очень интересно. Но там изучал, и потом...
See, all the time she's just laughing. All the time she's just laughing, pretending that she understand. All the time she just laugh and pretend she understand, but she don't say anything. Only she memorized 1 or 2 words, or she memorized 1 or 2 questions that she will ask. And she says she's from Latvia. She says she's from Latvia and she know Russian. She say that she's from Latvia and she know Russian, but now he speak in Russian. She don't say anything. If you know Russian, why you don't speak anything now? Why you don't say anything?
Я навсегда, когда я путешествую, я думаю, что русский язык очень отличный язык.
Да, тоже.
Для путешествия, потому что, всегда там люди из России. Или которые говорящие русского языка.
Да. А ты был в Москве?
Я был 1 раз в Москве, 2 раза в Санкт-Петербурге. Да. И там нормально, они мне говорят очень хорошо по-английски, надо говорить по-русски. И поэтому...
Правда, да.
И я думаю, что я говорю по-русски, но с ошибками. Мне это тоже нормально. Но это очень природный язык.
Очень.
Спасибо,
Да,
спасибо, я не знаю. Но потому что я говорю по-македонски дома с женой, это значит, что это один славянский язык. И после этого ты можешь говорить и дальше языки.
Да.
Как русский, как похоже, очень много похоже.
Да. Un latviešu valoda?
Latviešu valoda.
Tu runā?
Runāju mazliet latviešu.
Runā latviski tiešām. Vai dieni. Cik forši.
Forši.
Jā, forši.
Jā, forši, cool.
Jā. Bet man jāsaka, ka tavs akcents ir tiešām ļoti labs katrā valodā.
I've got to be honest, I don't get to use my Latvian very often. I understand, but I'm going to be honest with you. I think.
But she don't say so much in Latvian also, only she should say a few things. So we never know if it's true that she's from Latvia, and everything they're lying, we never know. We never know if they're saying the truth. Because also in Latvian she say a few things, but not so many. Maybe she's only fluent in English, we don't know. Maybe she's a liar, maybe she's not even from Latvia, we never know. They're full of bullshit, all of them.
Important that people understand this. I studied Latvian for a 3-month project. I went to Latvia maybe 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And unfortunately there are not many Latvians around, so
That's true.
if I were to try and speak Latvian now, I'd have to go back.
Have to use, there are only, 1.5. É não difícil falar português, italiano, espanhol.
Para a minha diploma na Inglaterra, eu estudei português, espanhol, francês, italiano.
É não difícil falar português, italiano, espanhol.
Duas portugueses. Sim, mas eu posso... Nav latvieši.
Nu, tieši tā. Bet Brazīlijā ir latvieši.
I have to go back and revise again to speak it actively. I can still read and understand when people speak to a degree, but I only studied it maybe to an A2, B1 level, which is kind of talking about yourself and things like that.
Everything he just study beginner level. Everything he just study some beginner stuff. Wait.
Around, so
that's true.
If I were to try and speak Latvian now, I'd have to go back and revise again to speak it actively. I can still read and understand when people speak to a degree, but I only studied it maybe to an A2.
But all this is also scripted. All this is scripted, like they already plan together what they will say. Like they already memorize or plan together what they're going to say in the video. like all of the things they're going to say in the video, they already memorize it, or they sit and read it many times and practice it many times before they make the video. Before they make the video, they will practice many times the things that they're going to say in the video. And maybe they also have something with them where they can read from, and then they'll just cut out the part when they're reading. But maybe Richard Simcott know 5 or 6 language, but just some beginner stuff. And this girl, Lina Vazquez, she's full of bullshit. She don't know anything. This Lina Vazquez, she's full of bullshit. She don't know anything.
B1 level, which is kind of talking about yourself and things like that. Unfortunately, it's not a level at which you then retain the language easily.
Yeah, well, that's true. I mean, Latvian isn't also the most easy language to learn. I mean, I'm talking to the expert here, but I mean, it's not what I mean by easy. It's not one of those languages that you really kind of find a necessity to have to use. Or I mean, there are only 1.5 million Latvians in Latvia, and then of course you have the ones that have migrated. But I mean, had I not been born in Latvia, I wouldn't have probably learned it. But
Makedonia nav latvieši.
Nu vot, tieši tā. Bet Brazīlijā ir latvieši.
Brazīlijā?
Jā.
Brazīlijā?
Brazīlijā, Amerikā un Austrālijā ir latvieši.
Runāju latviešu valodā?
Jā, viņi runā latviešu valodā. Angļu latviešu vai portugāļu latviešu.
Super.
É português.
É português também.
Você fala português?
Eu aprendi português na cidade de Inglaterra, depois português de Portugal. Depois aprendi também português do Brasil.
Do Brasil, sim.
Mas depois, agora é como um pouco entre os dois portugueses. Sim, mas eu posso também fazer um esforço para falar, acentuar mais com um brasileiro.
Sim,
mas não é perfeito.
Sim.
Okay, his Portuguese sound like he just know few stuff, learned few stuff like that. They're full of bullshit. They just learn few stuff in every language.
Não é perfeito.
And look, there was some edit there. Look, now there's some edit there because he makes some mistake. He makes some mistake when he speak in Portuguese, then they edit it.
Mas eu posso também fazer um esforço para falar, acentuar mais com um brasileiro.
Look here, there's some edit now. Just look good, there's some edit. They're fooling people.
Sim,
mas não é perfeito.
Sim.
Não é perfeito.
Look, he says something totally wrong, that's why they edit. They're full of bullshit. They're editing everything, they edit and fake it like they're scammers.
Do Brasil, mas sem falta.
Não é difícil falar português, italiano, espanhol.
And this girl Lina Vazquez, she don't know anything. Everything's just like She just say 1 or 2 words or a few things like that. She don't know any language.
Minha diploma na Inglaterra, eu estudei português, espanhol, francês, italiano. Então eu tenho que falar todas as línguas bem para escrever todos os trabalhos nas línguas mesmas. Então não é como aprender uma língua como português. Sim, 2 anos na Universidade de Português e era uma língua que eu fazia. Ja, und dann kann man so planen, ne?
Ja, wow, richtig schön. Also war wirklich eine Ehre, mit dir zu sprechen.
Ja.
Also danke dir und
für mich auch.
Danke. Also was?
Just she memorized few words like thank you and thank you for the interview, goodbye, blah blah, like that. She cannot speak the language. She's full of bullshit. They're full of bullshit and they edit a lot. They do a lot of editing, fooling people. They're scammers fooling people, making a lot of editing and bullshit. Look, this one also with this one here.
Play same, but the second time I have to control the match.
Okay, that I understand.
Control the match by playing the left, the right, in the middle, everyone.
Okay, my first. Where are the subtitles? Like, First of all, why are there no English subtitles?
First.
To be honest, I thought
First of all, you say this is some Brazilian video or something, and then then you speak in English. It's Brazilian video, then you speak in English.
he was speaking Portuguese because, like in the beginning, because he goes médio. I'm like, this
Is that
must
like
be.
Miju? Like which? Like,
Miju,
it's like
yeah.
middle.
I got
You know,
that
which is
after.
fair enough.
Do you know? I have to say though, one thing being a polyglot, or just like being like kind of involved in languages, our ears often spark up when we hear other languages. And like, I don't know if this is for you, but I always try and recognize what language is being spoken. So in my head, the first reaction is I'm very like used to trying to see what I can understand.
There's some edit there. She always edit all her videos. And her English pronunciation is not so good. Like her English pronunciation is not really that good.
It's like an automatic like brain analysis. So my brain watching this is like, it's a bit
My brain was watching this. Her English pronunciation is really bad.
confused.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
like, is this Portuguese, like Brazilian Portuguese? Then it comes an English word.
Or is it Arabic?
No joke.
Yeah.
I heard something about
Look, there was some edit. Every few seconds there's some edit.
Arab, and I'm like, okay, this must be like.
No, that's true. But one thing that I find interesting, I think that Lina,
Look, edit. Every few seconds there's some edit.
Lina, you know, being that she's an awesome polyglot, she will be able to understand things like when someone has an accent and they're speaking English more than someone who just
She also have an accent.
speaks English.
There's a deeper level of understanding. Então, é porque você não fez isso com grande. My French, like my third year of French, we would have like listening comprehensions. They were really difficult ones, and I remember this one. He has to control the match. Opportunity to score, I got that. Maybe I was just not focusing on it. Because of this and this. Meu melhor amigo, Steven Pinup, he was stepping it up.
Stepping it up, mas Seagull, não sei. Porque olha só.
Sigo de onde vira isso?
Stepping
I think for him, as soon as he said like exato, like exatamente
What is this nonsense?
o espécie. Eu juro que ele disse Steven Pinup. You know, a lot of us have like fears when we go and even like, but even he has kind of the.
You're full of bullshit. You cannot speak any language. You're full of bullshit. You cannot speak any language. You're just full of bullshit, bullshitting people. Let's see this one, German.
Hoje é o dia mais importante da minha vida. O momento chegou.
Look, there was some edit in less than 5 seconds. After the less than 5 seconds, there was some edit. All her videos are very edited.
O momento chegou. Depois.
Look how many edits. 3 or 4 edits in less than 10 seconds. In less than 10 seconds, there was 3 or 4 edits.
De 5 anos.
Look, another edit. Every 2 seconds or 1 second, there's an edit.
Aqui, na Alemanha, eu decidi.
Another edit. Every 2 seconds, there's an edit.
De aprender alemão. Gente, eu tenho Duolingo.
Every 2 seconds, there's some edit. She's full of bullshit.
Quão difícil pode ser? Eu também comprei esse livro, então aqui que é C1. Então, curso 1, né? Hallo, guten Tag. Ja, hallo, guten Tag. Ich habe vor kurzem gesehen, dass Sie eingezogen sind. Also, woher kommen Sie? Sind Sie hier neu? Also in Deutschland neu? Oder gut? O objetivo da aprendizagem de uma língua é sempre de poder falar a língua. Então, como você vai praticar isso? nativo, se não, você não sabe como as pessoas falam, se você não ouviu.
There's an edit every 2 seconds. She's full of bullshit. She just edited the video so people think she can speak the language. Like it's very scripted, very fake, full of edit.
Frases de nativos, como eles falam, porque isso é de verdade importante quando você está na Alemanha, ou quando você está falando com o alemão. É tão seguro que você
Edit. Every 2 seconds there's an edit.
já tinha essas experiências, onde você estava num curso, uma classe, aprendendo uma língua. E depois
Another edit. Every 2 seconds, 3 seconds there's an edit.
você tive uma experiência, quando você queria falar como um nativo, um falante nativo, você está aí.
Edit. If you can speak the language, you will not edit every 2 seconds. If you can speak the language, you will not edit every 2 seconds. If you edit every 2 seconds or every 3 seconds, it means that you cannot speak the language and you're just reading from some paper or something and memorizing, and then you keep making mistakes, you keep making a lot of mistakes, and then you will edit. You're full of bullshit, you cannot speak the language.
Então, vou mostrar para vocês como fazer isso com esse curso. Então, esse curso se chama Bite Size German. E também isso vem de
Edit. Every few seconds there's some edit.
uma pessoa que tem um podcast sobre línguas bacana, que se chama Actual Fluency. Então, vou mostrar para vocês como isso é. Então, isso é o
Edited, edited, very, very edited.
curso de Bite Size German. É de verdade, você
Look, she's reading here from something. She's full of bullshit. She read from something, that's why she speak. She just read, she practice how to read the sentence so it sounds like she can speak the language. Then she will just read it. She will read it and make a video while she's reading, and then people think she can speak the language. She just have some computer like this behind the mobile screen. She have this computer or something behind the mobile screen, then she will be reading from there. They're full of bullshit, they're fooling people.
tem todas as lições que você precisa com falantes nativos, que você pode falar sobre tudo da sua vida. Ver a tradução.
Look, she's just reading from this one. They're full of bullshit. And here it's in English, but sometimes they will have another language there, but they don't show it. Like they will have a computer or some text behind the screen or on the table, and then they're reading what they're going to say.
Tradução é a primeira.
Entschuldigung. Guten Tag.
Guten Tag. Hast du schon meine Freundin kennengelernt? Darf ich dich mit meiner Freundin bekannt machen?
Darf ich dich mit meiner Freundin bekannt machen?
Freut mich, Sie kennenzulernen.
Freut mich, Sie kennenzulernen.
See, she cannot speak the language. She cannot speak German. She will find something like this, how to pronounce. Then she will practice how to pronounce. Then she will record a video. Then she will say same like this one. She will pronounce same like the one that she's listening to, and then she will just record it. She will look here how to pronounce things in German or some other language. Then she will pronounce it and make it in a video. Then people think she can speak the language, but she cannot speak the language. They're so fake, bullshit, all these polyglot YouTubers.
O bom é que aqui você pode ver a tradução e a transliteração para saber exatamente o que você está dizendo. Gente, minha dica mais importante.
You are very smart, very good. You show us here how you do. You show us here how you do. Even people are stupid, they cannot see it. People are stupid, they cannot see it. This is what you do. You use this kind of programs, on your computer. Then you practice how to pronounce something in German or French or Italian or Portuguese. You watch something like this, how to pronounce, and then you will make some video where you pronounce it same like this, and then people think you can speak the language, but you cannot speak it.
Guten Tag. Hast du schon meine meine Freundin kennengelernt?
Nein, habe ich nicht.
Então, você pode ouvir isso várias vezes. É também depois de
You're just fooling people, you just practice like this.
pausa. Oh, Entschuldigung.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
This is how you do. You listen to something like this and then you will practice how to pronounce, and after you will make a video, then people think you can speak the language.
Guten Tag.
Guten
Hast
Tag.
du schon meine Freundin kennengelernt?
Guten Tag. Hast du schon meine Freundin kennengelernt? Porque a coisa é
This is how you do.
que aprender um idioma
You just practice like this. You stupid morons, fake shit people, fake shit polyglots. You just practice like this how to pronounce, and then you make a video. You practice how to pronounce, then you make a video, and then people think you can speak. Those fake polyglots, they will listen to this sound on the computer how to pronounce something, then they will stop it, then they will start recording on their mobile, then they will say the exact same thing and then stop the recording, then keep doing like this, listening and record. Then this way people will think they can speak all this language. They will just listen and then they will speak, say the same and record it, then they will stop, then they will listen again, then they will make another recording. They keep pretending that they know the language. They're all fake, full of bullshit, all these polyglot YouTubers. That's how they do. They use this kind of programs to fool people. And then she say here, I'm fluent in 7 languages. You're not fluent in anything. You're just fooling people. Website. Let's see her website. Language teacher, business training, really. Accent coaching. Look, accent coaching. That's what they do. They just train the accent. They just train the accent to fool people. They are full of bullshit, all these scammers. Join my course, really? €279 for her bullshit course. You know most language courses were not made for you. If you have been frustrated with a lack of progress, motivation, or confidence in your language learning, commit to try something different with this 8-week training program. So in 8-week program, they will learn how to speak language, or they will learn how to learn a language, just some bullshit nonsense. 8-week language learning course, just fooling people. They're just full of bullshit. 8-week, €279 for some nonsense. Look, this is not a language course. Really. Look. You know, most language courses were not made for you, and then here they say this is not a language course. This is not a language course. This is not a language course. You're Lina and Hedwig, 2 language coaches. 2 language coaches, but it's not a language course. 2 language coaches, but it's not a language course. We will help you to build a learning mindset. Bullshit. They are full of bullshit. They're scammers. All these polyglot YouTubers are scammers, full of bullshit. Week 1, personality profile. Exploring your personality profile. Bullshit. Week 2, exploring identity. Bullshit. Week 3, how to set achievable learning goals. Bullshit. Week 4, how your brain actually learns. Bullshit. Week 5, memory, how to learn in a brain-friendly way. Bullshit. Week 6, create habits that stick. Bullshit. Week 7, 8, personalized coaching and daily action challenge. Bullshit. They take this 279, almost 300 euro for bullshit. Almost 300 euro for bullshit. What you will get bullshit. You will get scammed. You get scammed full of bullshit. You will get scammed. Your money will be lost for nothing. You will waste your money for nothing for these scammers. Just bullshit, scamming people for money, full of bullshit, all of them. They're not fluent in 3 or 4 or 5 or 7 or 10 or 20 or 30 or 50 language. Only they bullshit people to make money. They're fucking scammers. Then she sells some book how to learn German also. They're fucking bullshit, all these people. Look what I found here, this website. Lina Vazquez teaches German students 66 lessons 202, speaks Latvian native, German native, English native, Spanish C1, French B2, Portuguese, Brazilian B2, Russian A2, Italian A1. Bullshit. You cannot speak all this language. You're full of bullshit. You're a liar. Such a scammer, liar. You cannot speak all this language. You're just a scammer and liar. Experienced language teacher, really? Bullshit. Scammer. You will teach people German, English, Spanish, or French, really? And she say that she is learning her 8th language now and have bachelor degree in language. Bachelor degree in language. You have bachelor degree in scamming people. You have bachelor degree in scamming and lying. Be sure to check out your channel. I have checked out your channel, your bullshit channel, scammer. Language coach. Language coach. I can expect to learn a language. You cannot even speak all this language, you're just a liar. She take $40 per lesson. $40 per lesson, this scammer. 1 hour lesson, $40. Scammer. But why here it says her accent is standard German if she is from Australia? Is she from Australia or is she from Germany or what? Work experience 2015, French and English language teacher. She could not even speak French in her videos. All her French videos was full of edit and she cannot speak French. How she can be language teacher in French and she cannot speak French? Just bullshit. Bachelor of Law, University Exchange, focus in international law and European Union law. Really, you study law? You are a scammer. Did the law teach you to scam people? Did the law teach you to scam people? I don't believe you are a student in law. If you're studying law, then you should know that what you're doing is a big scam. Here she is at the beach. She's at the beach here while she spent all the money that she scammed from people. She scammed all the money from people so she can go here and enjoy at the beach. They're fucking scammers, man. Polyglot girl speaks 7 languages. Her first video 4 years ago speaks 7 languages in 5 minutes. Less than 1 minute per language.
Und wie ihr schon bestimmt gelesen habt, spreche ich 7 Sprachen.
Also ich muss sagen, ich bin so in 5 von den Sprachen so fließend, also die spreche ich fließend und die anderen 2 lerne ich momentan. Also ich kann zwar schon sprechen und verstehen, also ich würde sagen so Italienisch zum Beispiel.
You can see she speak very slow and she try to remember what to say. It's all memorized. It's all memorized. She just memorized few sentences that she will say. That's why she keeps thinking and talking slow, because she just memorized few sentences. She cannot speak the language. She cannot speak the language, only she memorized few sentences.
Da ich schon Spanisch und Französisch kann, ist relativ einfach und ich bin jetzt im fortgeschrittenen Kurs. Und ich habe ehrlich gesagt so noch nie, also ich habe mich wirklich noch nie so mit der italienischen Grammatik beschäftigt oder sowas. Und in einem anderen Video werde ich euch auch zeigen, wie ich zum Beispiel meine Sprachen übe jeden Tag und wie ich die lerne, weil meine Methoden sind ein bisschen anders, würde ich sagen, zum Beispiel wie die normalerweise in Unikursen.
Look, there was some edit and she looked down. She keep looking to the right side and looking down. I think she has some paper with text on or something. And then she also edit.
Beigebracht werden. Auf jeden Fall fange ich jetzt an. So I thought I would actually make this sort of, instead of repeating myself in
Look, another edit. Every few seconds there's some edit.
7 languages, I would introduce myself and in each language give a bit of info about who I am, the languages I speak, and when I started learning them. So English, I picked up my first English book when I was 2 years old. So I'm Latvian originally, and yeah, I've just been in love with languages ever since I was a little kid. And I've grown up in Australia where I went to school. I moved here permanently when I was 7 years old. And yeah, so I basically grew up here, traveled back and forth a bit through high school. And yeah. Здравствуйте, меня зовут...
Edit. Every time she edit, she put many video together. She edit and put many video together. It's very, very fake. Very fake.
Lina, мне 20 лет, и я родилась в Латвии, однако я живу в Германии. Нет. Сейчас я живу в Австралии.
Look, there was some edit there. She forgot what to say, then she edit. She's so fake.
Я изучаю русский язык уже 6 месяцев. Да, 6 месяцев.
She cannot even remember what she was going to say. She's just bullshit. She just tried to memorize few stuff.
Да.
Look, edit. She will just say few things, then she forget, then she will look at some paper or something, then she make another video, she put it all together.
Просто хотела сказать, что это... Да, очень хорошо. Мне нравится.
Another edit. Every few seconds there's some edit. Look here, there's some edit.
Просто хотела сказать, что это русский язык уже...
You will see now there's some edit after a few seconds. She keep editing all the time.
6 месяцев. Да, 6 месяцев. Да.
Look, did you see the edit there? There's some edit here, you will see.
Да.
See the edit. She edit every few seconds, same like this. She cannot even speak. Look at her face. She just keeps smiling. She cannot remember, like, what should I say? She cannot remember. How she can say she speak Russian and then she don't even know how to speak? She just try to say few sentences, few words, and then she cannot remember. Then she edit. She say few words, then she cannot remember, then she edit. It's very fake, very, very fake. She cannot speak the language.
Просто хотела сказать, что это... Да.
You cannot speak Russian.
Очень хорошо. Мне нравится.
Edit. All the time she just keep laughing and smiling. She just tried to use her smile and laugh like that. She just tried to charm people, try to use her charm, so people will not notice. People will not notice that she cannot speak the language because they're more busy looking at, oh, look how she smiled, how she laughed, oh, she's so nice. She just keep laughing, smiling to fool people. She use her smile and laugh. She use her charm. She use her charm to charm people and fool people. You cannot speak the language.
Ciao a tutti,
Edit.
mi chiamo Lina e sto imparando l'italiano all'università, ma devo
Look, every time she look to the side because she try to remember what to say. Every time her eyes look to the side because she try to remember what to say, because she memorize. She just memorize few sentences and then she look to the side. What was the next line? What was the next word? She try to remember.
Non ho studiato la grammatica italiana.
Look, she looked to the side and then also edit. Look, there's some edit here. After she looked to the side, she cannot remember. She cannot remember, then she edit. I think she look at some paper, then she say next word. I think she brings some paper with her. And then she look at the paper, what is the next line? And then she will say the next line and then she will cut out. She will cut the part out where she's looking at the paper. When she's looking at the paper, she will cut that out. She will edit it so people will not see when she look at the paper.
Devo dire, non ho studiato la grammatica italiana. Mi invento parole.
Look, there was some edit there. She have some paper or something. She go look at the paper, read from the paper. She read from the paper, then she will continue talking. After she will cut out the part where she's looking at the paper.
Perché mescolo spagnolo.
Edit again. Every few seconds there's an edit. You cannot speak Italian, there's edit all the time. Maybe you know very little German, but I think you can also not speak German. You cannot speak German, you cannot speak Italian, you cannot speak Portuguese or anything. You just edit, everything is edited. You cannot speak Russian, all of it is fake.
Con francese, va bene.
Edit.
E anche
Edit. To edit in 2 seconds, look here. Just like to edit in 2-3 seconds like that. You will see there's 2 edit just after each other.
perché mescolo spagnolo con francese, va bene. E anche la grammatica
Look, there's 2 edit after each other.
italiana. Mi invento
Edit.
parole perché mescolo spagnolo con francese, va bene.
Edit. Every 2 seconds there's an edit.
E anche io faccio cameriere in un ristorante italiano e
Look, she edit every 2-3 seconds. And this is another clip. You can see she's not standing the exactly same place.
spagnolo con francese.
Look, the wardrobe. Look behind her. You will see the wardrobe is a little different than the next one in Spanish.
Va bene. E anche io
Look, there's some editing.
io faccio cameriere in un ristorante italiano e io empecé.
Look, she's standing a different place. This is not exactly the same place. She stand a little to the side, different than the other clip. She make many clips together. She just make many clips together, a lot of editing. She cannot speak all this language. She will say she can speak 7 language, but she cannot speak any one of this language. All this language, she cannot speak them. Only she can speak a little English.
Estudiar español. Bueno, creo cuando tenía.
Kono. Then she look up. She cannot remember. Look, she look up. She cannot remember. Then she look up. What is next? What should I say now? What should I say now? She look up because she cannot remember. Kono. What's next? What's the next word? What's the next word? She don't know the language. It's all fake. This fake bullshit people.
7 años porque mi padrastro viene de Perú y por eso también tengo un apellido español. Y después lo aprendí, bueno, en la escuela y también tengo que...
Edit again. There was some edit there. Look. You will see there's an edit here after a few seconds. After a few seconds, there's some edit.
Y después lo aprendí, bueno, en la escuela. Y también...
Did you see there was an edit there? Look good. Look very good. There was an edit there. After 3 seconds or 4 seconds, there's an edit.
Español. Y después lo aprendí, bueno, en la escuela. Y también...
Did you see there was an edit? Look also her face and her head. Look, where is her head? Her head is outside of the screen. Here, her head is inside the screen. You can see it's edited because look here. You will see it's edited.
Bueno, en la escuela. Y también tengo que
Look, there's some edit.
decir que no lo practico mucho, pero bueno, la cosa es, creo que así es con todos los idiomas. Si no las practicas, como olvidas muchas cosas, pero cuando las escuchas, si las recuerdas.
Edit again. Two edit in 2 seconds or 3 seconds. There was 2 edit there. There's 2 edit after each other. You will see like the screen. You will see there's some flash or the screen like. You will see, if you know about editing, you will see there are 2 edits in 2 seconds or 3 seconds like that. Just look good.
Todos los idiomas, si no las practicas, como olvidas muchas cosas, pero cuando las escuchas, si las recuerdas.
You see 2 edits after each other. 2 edits. 2 edits in 3-4 seconds like that. There are 2 edits in 2-3 seconds.
Todos los idiomas, si no las practicas, como olvidas muchas cosas, pero cuando las escuchas, si las recuerdas.
There was a first edit, and then after next second there's another edit just after this one. There was another edit there.
Kā jau ieminēju, esmu no Latvijas. Es piedzimu Latvijā, bet izaugu šeit Austrālijā. Un dažus mēnešus atpakaļ, kādas 6 nedēļas atpakaļ atgriezos no Vācijas. Es dzīvoju Manheimā un tur arī mācījos.
She says she's Latvian, but same time she's like she don't know what to say. I don't even know if it's true what they say, if she's really from Latvia or if it's just some made up lie, because everything they say is a lie.
Es mācos šeit juridiskajā fakultātē.
Look, it's edited. If you're from Latvia, why you cannot even speak your language? Maybe you're not from Latvia. Maybe you're from Australia or some English country, but you're fooling people.
Un vēl kopā līdz ar to valodas. Es pabeidzu vācu valodu, šeit to sauc par major. Un jā, tad man vēl ir palikuši daži mēneši, un es pabeigšu pirmo to bakalauru. Un
all the time edit, it's very fake.
Nākamgad viss būs pabeigts, tad es baigi priecājos, jāsaka. Bien, alors, j'étudie le français.
All the time edit, every few seconds.
À l'université, et aussi, oui, j'ai commencé avec le français quand j'avais environ 11 ans.
Edit. Every 2 seconds there's some edit.
À l'université, et aussi, oui, j'ai commencé avec le français quand j'avais environ 11 ans.
There was some edit there.
Ou 12 ans. Et je me souviens d'un jour...
Edit. Every 2 seconds there's some edit. Every few seconds there's some edit. Look here.
11 ans ou 12 ans. Et je me souviens d'un jour...
Edit.
Oui, quand j'avais 11 ans, quelque chose comme ça, j'étais dans la bibliothèque et...
Edit again.
Bien que je ne puisse pas parler français.
Edit every 2 seconds.
Ou lire le français, et j'ai commencé à lire un livre, et parce que je pouvais parler l'espagnol, ça n'était, je sais pas, mais c'était comme...
Edit every 2-3 seconds, there's some edit.
Comme une aventure, et ça me plaisait beaucoup.
Edit again.
Et puis, et c'est un peu bizarre, parce que pour un, j'ai parlé seulement en allemand. Et puis, alors, oui, maintenant, quand il faut...
You cannot speak French. You cannot speak French. You cannot speak any language of this language. You're full of bullshit.
Parler le français, c'est un peu bizarre pour moi, mais ça marche. C'est pas grave.
you cannot speak 7 languages. You're not fluent in 7 languages. You're scammer. You are a scammer. You are a scammer and liar. You cannot speak 7 languages. You are such a big liar and scammer. All of you polyglot YouTubers are scammers, liars. And look here, this italki, always this italki is supporting all the scammers. You're not fluent in 7 languages. You call this fluent in 7 languages? Look here, as a Latvian, Australian, self-love activation coach, fluent in 7 languages. You're not fluent in 7 languages. You're full of bullshit. You're liar. All of you polyglot YouTubers are liars. And her video is only 7, like her video 5 minutes. 5 minutes, 7 language. 5 minutes, 7 language. Every language less than 1 minute. Every language less than 1 minute. She cannot speak all this language. She's just full of bullshit. I think she can only speak this Australian. I think she can speak this Australian English, and it sounds even very weird also. She cannot speak all this language. She's just full of bullshit. They're all liars. All these polyglot YouTubers, they're liars, and they're making money lying to people. They will sell some ebooks and sell some course, and they will make money from language learning app also, and they will make money from this polyglot conference and other stuff like that. They're just scamming people for money. They're liars, and too many people believe in this bullshit.
Hello my lieben Zuschauer, bonjour à tous. And welcome back to my channel. So today I have a little story for you, and it's about how I became a polyglot. This story starts all the way back in Riga, Latvia, where I was born. And
you are full of bullshit. And what is this 7 language in 6 minutes?
I grew up speaking Latvian, using them, and on the weekends when other people communicate with them better. And that was probably the biggest, studying all these books that my mum had, and French and Spanish. And that wasn't, of course, enough for me. So it just went on from there. Books, and would just practice as much as I could with him.
You should call this video how you became a scammer. You should call this video how you became a scammer and liar. You should call this video how you became a scammer and liar. All of you are scammers and liars. You're not fluent in all this language. You can only speak English. You can only speak English. You cannot speak all this language. You're full of bullshit. Maybe you can speak some Latvian. I'm not even sure if you can speak Latvian. Maybe it's just some lie. Maybe you have never been in Latvia, or you don't know Latvian. I don't know. Or maybe you only go there for vacation. We don't know. You're full of bullshit. I think you're from Australia. Maybe you're from Australia or some English country. You're full of bullshit. You cannot speak all this language. You're just full of bullshit. And what is this? Look, this nonsense.
Hallo Leute, was geht ab?
Being back home in Australia, blah, blah, blah. I think you're some Australian scammer. Being back home in Australia. I think maybe you're from Australia and then you only know English. You're full of bullshit, all of you. Polyglot scammers full of bullshit. Language coaching book blah blah blah, you're such a scammer, all of you scammers. You're so disgusting people, all of you polyglots. You're so disgusting scammers. Here also videos, this Jan, this other scammer. Look, all the scammers make videos together. Scammers. All the scammers are working together. Jan from the language boost. Jan from the language boost. The other scammer. Jan from the language boost. All of the scammers working together.
Hold on, my brain right now is like a soup or a salad.
And how can you get that motivation? I think one way is, to get, hey everyone, this is Sean and you're watching a language boost, and today I'm here with
Lina Vazquez. Well, welcome, busy linguists. I'm pretty sure this is
All the polyglot scammers working together. All the polyglot scammers working together. They're all big scammers. All of them fake liar scammers. They're not fluent in 7 or 10 or 15 or 20 or 30 or 50 language like that. They're just fooling people. They just memorize few sentences in every language and practice how to pronounce. They practice the pronunciation. Then they make some videos. And then they just say few stuff in every language. And they do a lot of editing. They make a lot of editing. They're just fooling people. They're big scammers, all of these polyglot YouTubers. And here she have a video with Luca Lampariello. Let's see.
If something has happened in
All the scammers are working together. And here, look, another scammer here. All the scammers are working together.
I see language as a window into the human soul and the human mind.
I've watched your videos when I was, like 13 or 14.
Look here, this interview is not what you would expect. Luca Lampariello, one of the first language YouTubers ever, speaks 14 language and was the man who inspired me to pursue more and more language. He was the scammer to also make you also a scammer. You can speak 14 language, really? 14 language? They're full of bullshit, all of them.
Psychology, neuroscience, or productivity. We've been delving into so many books. You read 4 books at a time?
Just
John
like
would
look
read
at
4 books.
exactly.
Me 3 for now, but
Discipline beats talent, and work, in the sense of work beats talent.
Absolutely.
I think.
one of the most important lessons I've learned is...
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am here today with a very special...
People watch our videos and they think, okay, they just made a video, but you're holding the microphone, we have to look at the lighting, and this is just one aspect of video making, but it's not just about video making, you have to develop. You have to, you talk through the languages, but you also have to learn a bunch of other things to make your life richer, and things, and constantly update your knowledge and your skills, otherwise you're
I lose, it's the end of the world. Like, I'm exaggerating a bit, and actually what tends to happen, and I've noticed this with myself, is when I'm in a negative state of mind, I actually...
So in general, I think, we're all blessed with, your parents give you a lot of stuff, but your parents...
You're all full of bullshit scammers. You're so annoying. I'm so tired of you, all of you scammers.
...done a part of the task, but I think that's also a habit as well.
Be a double-edged sword in the sense that if you use...
All of you should go to jail. All of you should go to jail for scamming people for money and fooling people. You belong to jail, all of you scammers. You belong in jail. You belong in jail, all of you scammers. Here, look, interview with Polyglot Steve Kaufman. And look here again, this italki. Almost every video of this Polyglot, there's some italki here. Almost every video, this italki shit. Look here, get bonus videos and converse with me on patreon.com. Look, she also have this kind of membership for her channel. Start a level membership. Select a membership level. Bullshit. Creating language learning videos. You're not creating language learning videos, you're creating scam. $2 per month. $5 per month. Bullshit. $10 per month. Look, $50 per month. $100 per month. For what? We give $50 or $100. All this money for what? We're full of bullshit. She will give us French, German, Spanish, English lessons. She cannot even speak French or German or Spanish. Maybe she knows a few words in French, German, and Spanish. And English, you're not an English teacher. You're just full of bullshit. You are a scammer. All of you are scammers. About Lina, scammer Vazquez. Okay, 2.5 years ago, she started creating a YouTube channel. Now she can speak 7 or 10 or 20 or 50 language. They are all scammers. Look. When I reach 250 per month, I'll be able to spend more time creating language videos to release an extra high quality video every week. No, please stop making videos. Please stop making videos. It's better if you stop making videos. Stop scamming people. Bullshit. Here, when I reach 500 per month, I'll be able to buy better vlogging camera. Fuck you and your camera. Bullshit. Bullshitting bitch. Fucking bullshit. Just scammers, all of them. You will teach us language. Spanish, Dutch, Francais, Svenska. You know this language? You don't know this language. Full of bullshit, all these people. All bullshit scamming people for money. All this bullshit scamming people for money. What the fuck? Also some lessons here for $10 per hour or other bullshit. Here, bullshit book in German. They're all bullshit scammers, all of these people. They're fucking scammers, man. Let's see this video with Steve Kaufman.
Hello busy linguists and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm very excited to present to you a guest who I very much look up to. He is an amazing polyglot linguist and just an overall great man.
Well,
so Steve Kaufman, would you like to introduce yourself?
well, that's a very nice introduction. I'm very happy to accept that. Very flattering introduction, but I'm none of those things. I am Steve Kaufman. I love languages. Most of my professional career was actually in the forest industry. Although for the first 7 years I was a Canadian diplomat, and then I worked in the forest industry. And just the last 15 years or so, I'm linking words to meaning. Had the business people, all kinds of people get much motivation to learn French. That has changed now, but that was the situation in German. So I scoured the bookstores of Vancouver to find secondhand books with vocabulary, blah blah blah. But
Yeah, you're full of blah blah blah.
wenn man versteht nichts, dann kann man nicht sprechen. Ich will nicht immer, wie heißt du, wie geht es Ihnen, okay?
You're very fluent. You're very fluent.
Ich will etwas über, ja, ich weiß nicht,
You're very fluent.
Politik oder interessante Dinge sprechen. Und deswegen muss ich eine ganz große Botschaft haben.
Ja.
You're very fluent.
Also ich finde für mich zum Beispiel, also ich bin ganz...
Fluency, c'est-à-dire de parler couramment. Hein,
Oui, de parler couramment.
Oui. Ben, pour moi, bien sûr, le but, c'est de pouvoir, de mon avis, le but, c'est de pouvoir parler couramment. Le but. Mais parler couramment, ça ne veut pas dire parler sans faute. Ça ne veut pas dire parler comme à ta connaissance.
Mais dans la langue maternelle, c'est la même chose parce que...
She don't know what to say.
Il y a beaucoup de gens qui parlent, par exemple, l'anglais, et l'anglais c'est la langue maternelle.
They're full of bullshit, they're not fluent.
Mais il y a beaucoup de fois aussi, parce que moi-même, j'oublie parfois...
You're not fluent, you're full of bullshit, all of you.
Que mon anglais, même que c'est ma langue maternelle.
You're not fluent in the language, you're not fluent, you're full of bullshit.
No, mais Russian, Cantonese, Portuguese, them every day. I'm going to get a couple of years doing reading, then do something else. Right.
You're all full of bullshit. All of you polyglots full of bullshit. Full of bullshit. Scammers. How to maintain 7+ language. The daily life of a polyglot, Lina Vazquez. Same exactly like all the other polyglot YouTubers, always this how to maintain 7+ language or 8+ or 10+ language. You can't even speak all this language, just bullshitting people. Same like Lindy Boots, like how to maintain 10 language or 12 language or bullshit. All of you, this kind of bullshit, same kind of videos. Daily routine and how to maintain the language and how not to get confused, and then you make videos. You can speak 6 language or 7 language or 10 language or 15 language or 20 or 30 or 50 or 65 language. All of you just full of bullshit. And too many idiot people believe this nonsense, and also some of them who will make comments are other polyglot YouTubers who are scammers too. It's just bullshit, all of these polyglot YouTubers. They are full of shit.
Hello, ciao, привет, bonjour, konnichiwa, and thank you, language learners.
So, as you all know, learning a language is actually pretty...
Okay, you say it, hello, bonjour, blah blah, just you say hello in 3-4 language, then you can speak 7 language because you say hello in few language.
simple. I mean, you can take a course, you can take online courses, there are tons and tons of language books out there, but the difficult thing is maintaining a language. How do we maintain a language when we're so busy every day doing other things? So this video today is a glimpse into my life and how I maintain all of my languages on a daily basis. Now, before we start, I would love to tell you that I do these things every day, but the reality of the fact is that I don't. And sometimes it comes to being that 3-4 days have passed and I notice, wow.
You are so annoying. I'm going to vomit. You are so annoying shit, full of bullshit. You cannot speak 7 language fluently. You're just full of bullshit. Only you can speak English fluently. Only you can speak English fluently, and even your English accent and the way you speak English is not easy to understand. It sounds really weird. Your English accent sounds really weird, and it's your only language you can speak, and it sounds really weird.
I actually haven't done that much, but there are ways of implementing your language
There was some edit there.
learning into your daily life that don't take very much effort at all and really do help with your learning. So on that note, let's get
Edit again. Every few seconds there's some edit. They're so fake, all this polyglot.
started. You're about to see a day in the life of a polyglot and how I maintain my languages. So usually after just waking up in the morning or before going to bed, I get out my podcast. I listen to these.
And why we need to see you in bed? Why people need to see you in bed? Are you trying to get more viewers? People seeing you in bed, and on another video you show yourself in bikini or some bikini picture on the thumbnail like that, or in you're full of bullshit.
Podcasts, and currently they are for Russian and Italian. And what I can recommend to you guys is, for example, last night I listened to this one, Diet Start Tomorrow. When you listen to a podcast the next time, listen to the same one, because repetition really is key. And I know I always repeat this, but it really, really is.
Okay, if they should listen to this Russian podcast and listen to the other YouTubers who know the language, then they should do that. They should not listen to you. Why they should watch your channel? You don't know any language or anything. You don't know any language or anything. They should watch the native speakers. If they want to learn Russian, they should watch some YouTube channel of native speakers speaking Russian and teaching Russian. If you want to learn Italian, they should watch some native speaker teaching people Italian. If they want to learn Spanish, they should watch some native speaker teaching Spanish. If they want to learn French, they should watch some native speaker YouTube video teaching French. If they want to learn Portuguese, they should watch some YouTubers teaching Portuguese. Why they should watch your bullshit, nonsense, daily routine and how to maintain language, and some videos where you speak 7 or 10 language in few minutes in same video, and some other bullshit nonsense. Why they should watch your bullshit nonsense? Why they should pay money for online course to you or buy some ebook or something from you? You cannot speak all this language. You're full of bullshit, same like all the other polyglot YouTubers. You're full of bullshit. You're scammers. You scam money from people. You're liars. You're liars full of bullshit.
Repeat this, but it really, really is. So repeat this one until you've really... So I have a good friend from the Dominican Republic. Ciao, Alex. Tú estás viendo este video. And in other cases, yeah, I talk to my dad. Ciao, ¿me puedes decirme qué es la diferencia entre entregarse y rendirse?
Yo creo que cuando hablas de meditación
Entregarse no está en el sentido de rendirse, sino es en la segunda parte donde tú leíste, dedicarse con gran esfuerzo o atención a ti.
Okay, so you find you some hot black guy from the Dominican Republic, so you can go and visit him and spend time with him. You find you a hot black dude from Dominican Republic. That's why you do this. Here she's at the beach. She's at the beach here while she spent all the money that she scammed from people. She scammed all the money from people so she can go here and enjoy at the beach. See the lowest comment? It says Great Dominican Republic. So you go to Dominican Republic to meet that guy you chat with. Huh?
So, wie ich Deutsch übe, da mein Alltag aus Deutsch besteht und ich Deutsch unterrichte, habe ich natürlich viel mit Deutsch zu tun. Mit meinem Freund hier rede ich auch Deutsch. Und wie ich das übe...
Zu lernen ist einfach, sich in die Situation zu begeben und Sprachen zu lernen. Das heißt, wenn ihr natürlich Deutsch lernen wollt, am besten so schnell wie möglich nach Deutschland kommen und so lange wie möglich hier leben, weil dann habt ihr keine andere Wahl oder zwingt euch dann Deutsch zu sprechen, keine andere Sprache zu benutzen und dann werdet ihr es lernen, weil ihr es umsetzen.
Exactly. You've got to put yourself in a situation where you're pressured to learn the language, where you have to and you don't have another choice. And what else do we do? For example, because I speak English, he speaks English. Sometimes we're talking English just like that. And Russisch.
And Russian. Yeah, parents are from Russia, so we speak 3 times in a week with Russian. And sometimes my mom calls me and she would like to speak Japanese.
So we do, for example, because I speak English, he speaks English. Sometimes we're talking English just like that. And Russisch.
And Russian. Yeah, parents are from Russia, so.
On dit que la meilleure forme de savoir si on a compris quelque chose ou oui, maintenant, en parlant des langues, pour savoir si on peut utiliser une langue, il faut l'enseigner. Et ce que je fais aussi, et j'ai commencé de lire ce livre de Albert Camus, il s'appelle Les Justes. Alors, quand
Every few seconds there's some edit. You cannot speak French. Every few seconds there's some edit. You're full of bullshit.
Forme de savoir si on a compris quelque chose ou oui, maintenant.
Edit. Every few seconds there's some edit.
En parlant des langues, pour savoir si on peut utiliser une langue, il faut l'enseigner.
There edit every few seconds. She cut out something. You cannot speak French. You're full of bullshit.
Et ce que je fais aussi, et j'ai commencé de lire ce livre de Albert Camus, il s'appelle Les Justes. Alors, quand...
Edit. Every few seconds there's some edit. Edit again. Every few seconds there's some edit.
Lui, il sortira un temps, toujours immobile. Un corps revient à...
Okay, so you look at a book and read from the book. You look at the book and read from the book. Then you can speak the language if you just read from the book.
Avec Stéphane qui tient par les...
You can't even read correctly. You cannot even read correctly and you're just reading from a book.
C'est lui, voilà Stéphane. So one language
Edit again.
that I can really give that I use for myself is for languages that I don't practice as much or...
You cannot speak French. What is this you tell us you are fluent in 7 languages here? You're full of bullshit. You're just full of bullshit. You tell people you're fluent in 7 languages, but you cannot speak the language.
Have learned to a good level, say to a B1, B2 level.
Edit. What good level? You cannot speak the language. You're full of bullshit.
Then for me it is super important to be using the language, and I do this honestly on a weekly basis. So for example, I find reading and speaking or writing with someone to be the absolute... Как называется это по-русски? Look-it-up. Это овес. Книга француза. И здесь у меня есть яйца, шпинат, овес, tvarog, yogurt.
Okay, wow. You can tell the name of the different food in Russian that maybe you're reading now on something, how to say the name of the food, or maybe you just memorize or practice the name of this food and then you think you can speak Russian.
Yogurt, овощи, курица, рыбка, яблоки, персики.
Okay, you can say name of some food in Russian and then you think you can speak Russian, and we cannot see you now. We cannot see you. Maybe you're reading from some paper the name of this food. Now you're reading and saying it while you're reading it.
Keine Ahnung, no idea what peanut butter is. Pomidori, Kartoffel, and Sauce, keine Ahnung.
Yeah. Every time she don't know or don't know what to say, then she's just laughing. Every time she don't know what to say, she's just laughing. Same like the video with Richard Simcard, she keep laughing every time she don't know how to speak. She just keep laughing every time she don't know what to say or don't know the language. You don't know any language, you're just full of bullshit. Only you can speak English. You're full of bullshit. Okay, what is this? You like a porn movie? Like we're watching a porn movie? We need to see you and your boyfriend in bed? Fucking shit, bitch.
Маша и медведь.
Маша и медведь — это русская сказка.
What is this? We're watching porn movie? Is this how you get subscribers? This is how you get subscribers? You show you and your boyfriend in bed, or you show yourself in bed, or you show yourself in bikini at the beach in some other video?
Если будем читать, тогда пойдем спать.
This is how you get subscribers?
Жили-были дедушка да бабушка. Была у них внучка Машенька. Собрались раз подружки.
Okay, she's reading some kid's book or something, like a kid's book in Russian, or she cannot even speak Russian. Then she says she's fluent in 7 languages. You cannot even speak the language or read the language.
Yes. По грибы да по ягод.
You cannot speak Russian, you cannot speak French. I don't know if you can speak some German. You cannot speak all this language, you're just full of bullshit.
Das ist richtig.
Some kids book in Russian, and she cannot even read it correctly. Some very, very low level Russian kids book, and she cannot even read it. And there's some edit too. There was some edit there also. She cannot even speak, and then she also edit. She cannot even read, and then she edit also.
Дедушка, бабушка, говорит Маша. Дедушка спал.
Look, there was an edit there. Some edit.
Бабушка отвечает. Иди, да только смотри от подружек. На хвост. Отставай, а то сам.
Always laughing and showing herself in bed and showing herself with her boyfriend. And then she also show herself in bikini in the other video. That's how you get subscribers.
Спокойной ночи.
Спокойной ночи.
You're full of bullshit. You cannot speak all this language. Look here, switching between 15 language. You cannot speak all this language. And here, look, she show herself in some bikini picture at the beach like that. That's how you get subscribers. This is how you get subscribers. Showing yourself like this. Oh, look at me. You just bullshitting people, showing yourself like this to get subscribers. Here, all these videos, she just put picture of herself like wearing some sexy dress or wearing some bikini or something like that, so people will watch her video. this is how she get viewers and subscribers, by showing this kind of pictures. She just try to show some seductive pictures, some sexy thumbnail. She try to show some sexy thumbnail to get subscribers. Just bullshit. And same time she's lying about how many languages she can speak. And she says she's fluent in 7 languages, but it's not true. She's just bullshit liars. And then she also shows some bikini pictures and other bullshit. You're full of bullshit. You cannot speak all this language. You only speak English. You're just full of bullshit. You can only speak one language like that, English, that's it. You're just full of bullshit. You're just another scammer pretending to speak many languages to make money, selling ebooks and selling some online course and other stuff like that. You're just a big scammer, just bullshitting people. You're full of bullshit. You're a liar, same like all the other polyglots. And same time you also show some video with your boyfriend in bed and show yourself in bed and showing some bikini pictures at the beach like that, just to try to make people watch your videos. You're just some bullshit, disgusting shit. Just some disgusting shit.